I'm going to lay out a path for next week's Fed meeting and Fed announcement. So the 16th and 17th, Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll get a 2-day Fed meeting with the announcement at 2 o'clock Eastern on Wednesday, and then Jerome Powell's press conference a half hour after that. Now, right now, as it sits, the probabilities of a 25 basis point cut are over 90%. The probability of a 50 basis point cut are less than 10%, between 8.5% and 9.5%. So that's leaning towards a 25 basis point cut. Here's what we've gotten in the last week to drive that point home. Now, first and foremost, the Fed's mandate, right? Full employment and stable prices. Stable prices in terms of inflation. Inflation is on its way down. It's plateauing, but it's on its way down, and it's no longer accelerating because the government isn't spending as much money. The government spending is down. So inflation, there's a lot of talk about tariffs and inflation. That fear is dissipating, and that's why interest rate cuts are now on the table. Switching to full employment, there's the problem in the economy right now. Remember, in the last week, we've gotten jolts that was weaker than expected. Challenger job cut, weaker, higher layoffs than expected. ADP, weaker number. Jobless claims twice, both higher, 237 and then in the 260s. ISM employment was 46.5 within a strong ISM number, and then payrolls 22,000 and a 4.3% unemployment rate. So all those numbers, the weakening job market, which is clear, there was no signs of strength in any of these numbers. That's where the Fed's focus is. Jerome Powell alluded to it. I think you'll hear that next week. Do they go 50 basis points? Not without some type of a guide or a whisper or something that will do that. I think they'll stay at 25 basis points, but we'll get the SEP next week, summary of economic projections, that will be key to setting the tone for the rest of the year and into next year. So those are the key points. The press conference will be huge. I think by the time we get there, the rate decision will be in stone. So that's what you have to watch for.